Day. Great to see you here. Wonderful to see all of you great individuals here to tune in to the universe and how things operate. You know, I made a statement. I said if you want to change your life, you have to change your mind. You know, if you want to live your dreams and manifest, you have to change your mindset. If you want to experience the infinite realities, the infinite intuitions, the infinite realms of your consciousness, then you have to disassociate from yourself. And what does that mean? Disassociate from myself. It literally means have an outside effect on your own self. It's like living as an observer. That's what that means. Not living as the being, but living as an observer outside of your being or yourself. And that's what I mean by that. And I wonder, why is that so important? Well, that's very important because you see, guys, we have a very limited range of perception when we are associating with ourselves, with our personalities. Grand Rising, everybody. Oh, good morning. Love to see all of you. Hello from Mars. Yes, hello from Mars. Coco, Florida is here. Hey, Florida. Good morning. Good morning. Greetings from Curacao. Good to see all of you tuning in for your daily dose of life-changing material. Okay, what to do if you're around low vibrational people? Low vibrational people exist. What you have to do is you have to separate the perception of it. Good morning, guys. Alexandra. Good evening from Russia. Oh my goodness. I love the connection from the world. All you guys are tuning in. So guys, let me help you. Let me set the path straight more for you guys so you can understand. Happy to be here. Good for you guys. So guys, let me ask you guys a question, right? Since you've been watching my channel, you're learning, right? And I'm sure you watch other channels and things of that sort. So what is it that you are struggling with to bring your manifestation into reality? And I'd like you to comment below, because I think you have a lot of material, right? You watch a lot of stuff, but if it's not coming in and you know a lot, what is it you're struggling with? And then I will set a picture for you that I can point down to. Every single struggle comes down to one understanding. And that's the understanding I want to paint for you today in this video. So if you could comment below, say, hey Mark, this is what I'm struggling with. This is what I can't figure out. This is what's happening. So as I go along, I struggle with letting go of what I put out. Someone says I struggle with time also. Lisa, Mark, immediately speaking with you after I win. Yes. And I got to congratulate the school members here who won 10,000 win from the remote viewing. And another member won a Fantasy 5 in Michigan, 47,369. Wow, yeah, that's actually true. 47,369. See, 369. And she manifested that in the school platform. So that community is doing really, really well. And I'd love for you guys to go ahead, invest in yourself and get into that community. If you want to learn how she did it, more about it, our numbers, vibrational numbers, or methods, you can get in school, give her a message, and she'll definitely tell you how it is, and it'll help you elevate your manifestation. So congratulations. Maybe some of you guys in the school platform are watching this video right now. For you guys who haven't gotten into the school, Now you know is the time to do it. It's beyond lottery. It's about anything you can possibly imagine. But while we're here, let me help. While we're here now, let me help you on this platform. You're my community. I love you guys. I won 100 on a $2 scratch off. Good. I would love to see all of you excel and progress and manifest and reach your heart's desire, as many of you already are, and you're doing great. Keep it up. Don't let anyone tell you you're not. Trista Hartman says school is very informative. Yes, good. Trista's in school, and it's so supportive. And all you guys on my YouTube platform, all you guys, you are so supportive, and you are great human beings. And I love to come here and teach and put down what's been given to me to put out to you, so that you can change your life, so we all can be happy and prosperous together. Love the school, Pamela. Yes, good. Okay, so we can go. All right, so look, so someone asked me here, Mark, can you please talk about semen retention? All right, so I've talked about this before, and I'll talk about it again. It's maybe very controversial, but while semen retention is good temporarily, what is you teaching? I'm glad you tuned in. You'll find out right now what I'm teaching. Can you give some pointers on manifesting a car? Okay, yeah, I'll go into that. Okay, so manifesting a car, as you can see, that's something I may be really good at, because I manifested this car. This is the E46 M3i1 in the lottery. I saw you on Timothy's channel. Yes, the guy who won. Good. Timothy will be having some of these school members on his channel, so look out for that. The 10,000 winner and the 40,000 winner should be on Timothy's channel. So that'll be awesome. So Timothy and I are really good friends. All right, okay. All right, let me go down so we can get. All right, so let's jump into this. All right, so let's do our rapid fire. This is our rapid fire section. Okay, manifesting a car. I got the semen retention, and I got manifesting a car. So what you're struggling with, just write it down. Comment below. I'll go through them and let you know. Then I'm going to paint a big picture and show you the main thing that you can fix everything with. Okay, here we go. Manifesting a car. If you're going to manifest a car, see the color, see the car, imagine it, visualize it. Go to the car dealership if you can. Buy something of the car. Buy a fake key of the car. Keep the key under your pillow when you're sleeping at night. Visualize the scene. See yourself driving it. Make it regular. Go to the dealership if you can see it. Then let it go. Once you let it go, it goes into a field. A field will send it back to you as a physical experience. And I'll go into more details of that. But it's the simplicity to manifest a car. Semen retention thing. Yes, create your energy up. But you have to remember, body and mind are two separate things, although they're connected. Your body will automatically make you release semen in wet dreams, because the body has to release that thing. Also, science has now shown that men who release semen often have less chances, less percentage of developing prostate cancer. So yes, it benefits the body to release semen at some point, because your testicles need the releasing. So that's very controversial, but that's the science that shows it how to do it. Go look at the report for yourself. Men who release semen a few times a week live longer, because they have less risk of developing prostate cancer. Okay, so everything in balance. See, that's going to shock you. People say, yeah, so it's good to have your semen retention, but I'm telling you right now, your body will come in and you will have a wet dream and it will release it. So technically you didn't have semen retention. It's in balance. The next one here, manifesting and letting go. Here we go. Boom. Number one rule. So this is the reason your manifestation, or this may be the issue you're facing when it comes to getting everything you want or desire. Okay, here it is. A vibration and a frequency. Let's talk about them. Everything in your world operates on a vibe. This is the way you're going to look at it, and this is the way it'll be beneficial for you, and this is how you will stop struggling to manifest. Because if you have the understanding, then you're going to say into your head, oh my goodness, now I got it. And now you're going to say, I understand it now. So when I understand it, boom, I can let it go. All right, so here we go. A vibration is what your body, your heart, your cells generate. Everything we live in have to generate what they call metabolic state, metabolism. You develop metabolic states. You're a walking, talking, vibrating machine. Your cells walking, talking, vibrating machines. So everything is giving off a vibration. Question is, the vibration it gives off, what is it? Where is it? Does it go somewhere? Yes. The vibration you give off are in the form of what we call waves, energy, particles. They do go somewhere. They go to the next phase of the system, which is a frequency. A frequency is a point in reality where physical realities exist at all times. Okay, let me make it simple for you. I mean, an analogy. The reason you cannot see all of your reality, all of the stuff you want around you, is simply because they are on different frequencies. You and I live in a particular frequency. This is our frequency. We call it planet Earth. We call it New York. We call it Russia. We call it Japan. We call it Canada. You call your town Vancouver. You call this South Florida. Then you call the people around you. That is called your frequency. That's where you and I are at this moment. At the very moment, there is another Canada. There is another New York. There is another Florida. And there not only is another Florida, but there's an infinite amount of those Floridas, but an infinite amount of different points in time that you are doing something. But yet, your brain can only tune into one frequency at a time. Since your brain can only see one thing at a time, you are oblivious to everything else going on around you. So let me make it simple again for you to understand. I did a video on this and I'll make it again. Okay, you have an Android phone and you have an Apple phone. Your Apple phone runs on, what does the Apple phone run on? Is it iOS, right? iOS software, is that correct? And what does an Android phone run on? Okay, there are two different operating systems. I think it's iOS, right? Apple phones, yes, iOS. Okay, so the Apple phone and put the Android phone together. Can you take your Android and merge it into Apple? Can you try to take an Apple software, an Apple app, and make it run on an Android? No. You cannot do that because they are on two different operating systems. What I mean by that, when you open your Apple phone and you go to your text messages are designed a little different than the text messages in an Android phone. So you look at both of them, they have different fonts, different textures. Everything is totally different. That's what reality is. You're either the Android or the Apple. So you can only see on, I can't take Android and I can't go into Apple because they don't work together. They are two different operating systems. Your brain is the same way. Your brain is tuned. Someone says jailbreak it. Yeah, but the problem with your brain is you can't jailbreak your brain because your brain just isn't built to jailbreak to see other infinite frequencies. So the fact is your brain was tuned to this world you're at. That's why everything else is oblivious to you. This is why you cannot see your manifestation in physical form. Do we get that? So we got that so far. All right, so we know. So let's review. Vibration, what you give off. Frequency is where you go get what you want. We got that? Next part of it. All right. The mind plays a role in that. Now, you have regular conscious mind. You can see, taste, smell, hear, touch. 5 senses. Got great news for you. 5 senses. Boom. Drum roll, please. Breaking news. Your 5 senses are the lowest, cheapest form that your brain gave you. When your brain was coming online, it did not take the best way to put it, it did not take the fully loaded package. It took the optimal package. So they had the fully loaded package where you get everything, but your brain says, no, I'm going to be cheap. I'm going to take the lowest package. Your 5 senses are your lowest package. Now, just like a car, I make the analogy for cars you can upgrade. If you're buying a car now, you can build your own car on the line. You can say, okay, what do you want on your car? You want to upgrade your car? You want a sunroof? Yeah. You want vibrating seats? You want heated seats? Yeah, yeah. So you're building your car online. Your brain was already built with the lowest level of 5 senses. So, okay, what you can do, you can upgrade your brain to go beyond your 5 senses, but you can only add 3 to 4 additional senses to the brain. I'm going to tell you what they are. So people who have these 4 different senses to the brain are the ones that will manifest a lot faster, quicker, easier, effortless more. And they are also, another advantage of these people is they have the ability to not associate with their mind. So let me tell you what those 4 beyond the senses are, so you can go and start working on them and developing them. Okay, so before we go, let me see how smart you are. Can you tell me what are the 4 additional super senses beyond your normal senses that you can get right now that will make you be able to see things in the physical from the non-physical? Let me tell you what I mean by that. You can actually start to see an energy pattern. Some of you will see a glitch. You may see a physical thing in reality that's not there. It's going to pop in. So can you go ahead? Okay, good. We got 1. Intuition is one of them. That is correct. Intuition is 1. That's beyond the 5 senses. Go ahead. What's good? We got 2. Imagination is beyond the 5 senses. Good. So we got 2. There's 2 more down to go. 2 more down to go. No, telepathy is not 1. It's a byproduct of intuition. So we got 2. Visualization is tapping into the imagination. So visualization is kind of imagination. So there's 2. There's 2 more missing. 2 more missing. 2 more missing. What are the 2 more? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Okay. So I'll throw another one in there for you. I'll throw another one in there for memory. Memory is a 3rd component of it. And what do I mean by that? You can go into your mind and you could remember something that happened to you and change the memory of that thing to make it a better thing, and that will change your frequency, your reality, which changes your frequency. So your memory is the 3rd component. Just an example, you can go visualize and use your imagination to visualize, and if you visualize as if it's a memory that's already happened, that will tremendously increase your manifestation up to 50 to 90%. So we got 3. What's the 4th one? The 4th one. 1 more now. So we got memory, imagination, right? What are they now? The memory, imagination, intuition. 1 more to go. A belief. Nope. Nope. Here it is. Here's the final one. Let's get a drum roll. The 4th senses beyond your 5 senses is called and it's awareness, perception. Put them together. Awareness, perception. Your perception is your 4th senses. So you had 5. So if someone is operating on this, they have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 9 senses now. So your perception can change the vibration, which can change the frequency. So if you are operating on any one of those, or even 1 or 2 or even 4 of those, I got great news for you. You are on your way. Your manifestation is coming. Your manifestation is on the way to you big time. Yes, Mark, do you provide private lessons? Yes. Well, maybe I could do it now. But they always tell me, Mark, you know what, Mark? Someone said something brilliant to me the other day. He said, Mark, you know you make a lot of videos, man, but Mark, you're never advertising your products in your video, like your coaching and mentoring stuff. And I would always say to them, in doing this for 5 to 7, 6, 7 years, I never advertise my coaching or my books. And you know what the person said to me? He said, Mark, you're doing something of this service. I said, what? He said, yeah, it's not about advertise. It's about the people that need it, man. You have to advertise because you're doing an unselfish work for those who may need it, who might not know about it. He's like, you know what? Dang, he's a great point. I have to start doing this for the ones who are looking for it, who need it, not the ones that see it all the time and say, oh, this guy's just trying to sell his course. I don't care about those people. It's the ones who actually need it. So I start doing it. I usually said save for the end of the video, but you just made a great point. So here it is. Boom. Cheat code. Go get it. Learn more. Manifesting. Coaching. The one-on-one coaching. Yes, you can sign up for my coaching. I'll put it in the pinned comment in this thing. So with the coaching, you will learn a system that I set up for you, and you will learn to change your life and master whatever it is you want. So there it is. That's my private lessons. You can go and sign up for my mentoring program. All right. So back to it. You have to operate on a different level than your five senses to get where you want to go. You can now let's back up now. Let's back up and show you this in live action. So guys, you have to remember something, right? How I won the lottery, okay? And how I am sitting in this very car right now, which is a testament of that. Okay? I'm touching this. Before, this car right here was an imagination. It was a dream. It was a desire. Look. These tickets. Where they at? I'm just giving you the ticket. One of these tickets was an example. It was a desire. I had a ticket. I didn't have this car, but look now. I'll show you something. I'm in this car. And I have this ticket. All of this was once not physical. This is an E46. Someone asked me, E46 Dakar Yellow M3. Last generation of the most naturally aspirated driver's car. One of 10 they ever made in the entire world. I have it right here. You can look. There's no sunroof. This car came with a sunroof delete. It was made in the factory like that. They ordered it like that. But the main point I am showing you something powerful is this. At that time, I was implementing these other senses that I didn't know. I was going beyond my five senses. That's how I was able to manifest this. So what I'm teaching you is, and I'm showing you is that you have to understand, and this will help you because if you're struggling to manifest, you have to understand that you'll never see the full picture because the full picture was never available to you and I. We came into this world blinded with the full picture. How much is the car? When I bought the car a few years ago when I won in the Fantasy 5, I paid about $33,000 for the car. Now, this car, and I don't drive it a lot, I was offered a month ago, I was offered for this car, this very car right here. Someone offered me $102,000 for this car. Another person offered me $75,000 for this car. And I'm not going to sell the car. It's symbolic. But this car goes up in value because of the rarity and because it was one of the. If you know about cars, you know about M3s. You know this car is one of the best cars they ever made. And the shape and the body is still timeless. All right, so now what happens is once I elevated that and I was able to win this lottery and got this car, I went beyond those five senses. And this is what I want you to understand, that every day you get up and when you look outside or whatever you're facing, people, it is not your full story. Your story is much bigger and more abundant. You are just seeing the lowest part of your brain when you came here. The thing about this world, people, is you came here with the lowest level, but they didn't teach you that you can upgrade your brain level. Yeah, E46 M3. So there we go. We got somebody here. Don Rich knows cars. Has good taste. So you see the problem, guys, is even though our brains came with the lowest level, there was a knob for your brain to turn it up so you can upgrade your level. And upgrading your level is what I'm showing you and I'm expressing to you right now. If you upgrade your level right now, you can see more of these different frequencies that are right here, right now, for you to partake of and for you to experience the best version of your life. You know, let me go back again. Those individuals, the one person that won that $10,000 scratch off, you know what she did? And this maybe sound crazy to you. Remember I told you guys, and I said, guys, you can remote view anything. She remote viewed the win. She actually remote viewed. She'll tell you more when she gets on maybe the Timothy Sowell show, but I'm not going to spoil it, but I'll give you a teaser right now. She was able to see the store, and she was able to see the color of the ticket to buy. And she went to the store that came into her consciousness. And she went and bought the ticket that came into her consciousness. It's 10K. The process works. It could have easily been a mil, 50, whatever. The point is, process works. Repeat, repeat. All right. So, what I'm saying to you people is, don't be despair. You are living in an infinite world of possibilities that are available for you to partake of right now. That's right. That's right, Libra. 10K, rinse and repeat. Yes. So, but in order for you to get there, you have to know what is it? Best way to put it to you. You have to know the roadmap. And the roadmap is this. Let me repeat it again because a lot of you are just coming on this live. It's a vibration which you give off will always touch a frequency which exists out there. So listen again. Very important. I always talk about, and you hear this a lot, but I want to really focus on this because this one is very important. This will help you. You always hear this, right? You do not manifest what you want, you manifest what you are. And everyone talks about it. I talk about it. But I have to get deep on this because you're still going to miss it. Okay, I have to ask you here because a lot of you will comment and I'm going to tell you you're wrong. And let's put this to the test. You do not manifest what you want, you manifest what you are. Comment below, what does that mean? Tell me, what's the difference between manifesting what I want and manifesting what I am or what you are? Go ahead. What does it mean? What is the guy talking about? What do you mean I manifest what I... Okay, let's play devil's advocate. Let's make it simple. Wait a minute. I want wealth. I want more money. I like to manifest the lottery. I like to get a car like Mark. I want a Porsche. I want a Lamborghini. I want a business to do well. I want health. I want success. I want the best career. So you're telling me that because I want that, I'm not going to get that because there's something else that I am, right? So, right, that's a natural reaction. Because when you say that, it doesn't make sense. What are you talking about? I don't manifest what I want. So you're telling me that what I want don't exist? So wait a minute. There's another level to this. There's another R. There's another this. Well, come on, guy. What's going on? So you tell me, what is going on? What does that mean? See, many of you see, good. I'm glad you asked this because you hear it a lot, but no one truly knows what it means. So I'm going to put it to you in a simple term to let you know what it means. And I'm going to use an analogy. And this is what I'm talking about. A frequency, a vibration takes you to a frequency. So here it is. Listen carefully. Let's use an example. I'm sitting down and I'm desiring money. Let's use money as an example. I'm desiring another car, whatever. I'm desiring prosperity. I'm desiring money. Most people want something like that in their life. Okay? So I'm going like this. I'd like to have more money in my life. I want to manifest more money. I'm doing my visualizations. I have my desire. You know, I'm in it. I go to sleep at night. I'm seeing the end result of it. But yet, nothing is happening. I'm not getting any money. I'm not getting any prosperity. I'm not. What's going on with this stuff? Mark, I'm doing the right thing. Okay, now here's the next part of it. All right, so that's what I want. That's what I desire. That's what I'm visualizing. Now, here's what I actually am. Here's the point. So I'm manifesting this money, okay? But when I get up in the morning, and I'm in the real so-called world, what am I feeling? What am I feeling 90% of the 24, not 24 because I sleep, you sleep, of the 12 to 14 hours days that I am awake and not sleep? What am I feeling? Here's the thing. If I manifest in money or wealth, that's what I want, but that's not what I'm going to get. I'm always going to get what I'm feeling in the moment. That's what it means. A feeling is the highest part of a vibration that takes you to the frequency. So here's what I mean. So if I'm manifesting this money, but I'm feeling anxious, I'm feeling lack, which lack translates to desperate. I'm feeling need. I'm feeling confused. I'm feeling pessimistic. I'm feeling like trying to figure out how. I'm feeling why it's not coming. I'm looking for the money. I'm in a state of lack. So therefore, I can only ever get what I am feeling in that moment. It doesn't matter what I want. It matters what I want, and what I match what I feel, I'm going to get the money. Now let me wrap it up and show you how it means. How do I fix it? Now that I know this law, here's how I fix it. I would like to manifest more money. I'd like to have more wealth come in my life. I'm going to visualize it. I'm going to desire it. Okay, now, oh man, I gotta remember. This guy Mark just told me, man, when I get up in the morning, I gotta feel like I have this. So I'm gonna feel optimistic. Man, I just can't be optimistic. Like, I need something to get me optimistic. Oh, let me go ahead and watch some of Mark's video. This guy's optimistic. Let me go and watch some of this video. I'm gonna watch something that makes me feel optimistic. Oh, there I go. Good. Now I'm feeling optimistic. All right, man. But I need to feel like I have money. So what can make me feel like money? Oh, okay. What else can I do? Oh, I gotta get some inspiration. So let me go look at something that shows there's infinite amount of money. Let me go look at other people, how they got money. Oh man, dang, money's just an energy, so money's infinite. They're always printing money. Money's digital. They just can make up money. Money's a number. Numbers are infinite. There's money all around. Oh, wait a minute. Man, okay, now I'm feeling like I have money. Okay, man, what else? I need something else to really take this to the top. You know what can I do? What else can I become to get this money or this manifestation? Oh man, I'm gonna go to the parts where they got money at. I'm gonna go to that wealthy neighborhood over there. I'm gonna go to that area where all those wealthy people go and have coffee, man. I'm gonna go over there today. I'm gonna go walk over there. I'm just gonna sit. I'm just gonna soak up that energy, because remember, vibration is energy, which takes you to. I'm gonna soak up all that stuff there, man. All right, so I got. Okay, so wait a minute. So I got the visual. I got the desire. Now I got the feeling. So every day I get up, I'm just gonna feel like I'm abundant, like it's coming to me, like it's already mine. That's when the magic happens. That's when you're gonna get it, everything. That's when it all comes into your life. One day you're gonna get up, your phone's gonna ring, text message is gonna come in, money's gonna roll in, that's gonna roll in, job's gonna call you, give you a raise. Hey, I want to send you somewhere else. Hey, I want a promotion. Oh man, your lottery numbers came in. Oh, look at that, my email. Congratulations. You've heard the school member that got the $47,000 win. Her email said, she checked her email. It says, hey, it just shows you the number 47. In order to get this money, you got to fill out a claim form. That's the best message you ever hear in your life. You got to fill out this claim form. Oh, look at that. My numbers finally rolled in. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Yeah. Look at that. My business took off. Wow. Look at all these clients. Where are they all coming from right now? Man, this is a miracle. It's not a miracle. It's science. It's physics. It's you. You are the miracle. You are the one that's doing this, because now you become what you are. See that? All right, let's move to the next one. So when you become what you are, you go up to that frequency that exists. Do you now understand? Good. All of you guys, thank you for the super chat. Yes. So, also, you have to give to receive. The more you give, the more you receive. The more you put out, the more you get in. Okay? If you want to make more money, if you have $5, go to the cashier and say, hey, let me get okay, wait, let me show you. Because this is important. I'm just going to use it as an example. This is an example to show you something very powerful. So, because your brain, so you got to trick your brain, right? So here's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something very, very easy to simplistic. Let me get something here. All right, let's do this. All right, so this is $5. This is one $5 bill. So if I want to manifest a lot of abundance, I have this $5. You know what I'm going to do with this $5 bill? I am going to go to the cashier or wherever. I'm going to say, hey, can I get 5 singles? So I'm going to have 5 singles. Look at this, 5 singles. Which looks like more money? This or this? Comment below. Which one looks, this is important now because this is going to blow your mind. This or this? Wait a minute. They are the same. This is this. Intellectually, they are the same. But to your subconscious, to your perception, which is one of those super senses, they are not the same. Your subconscious sees this as more. Your subconscious says, I have more money, man. Even though my ego is saying, bro, it's the same $5 bill. No, it's more. See what I've done? Okay, give me all ones. I have increased my perception of more, which now my mind says, okay, I'm going to make you get more money. It's not, listen now, this is deep. It's not going to only let me get more singles. It's going to let me get more of these together like this. I'll have like 5 5s, 10 5s. I'll get hundreds, whatever. It's going to start bringing it in because I'm working on the illogical level of that. So these are just examples that you have to learn to use your brain or to trick your mind or whatever you want to call it, because you're operating on 2 different levels of consciousness. You're operating on an intellectual level and you're operating on an illogical level. Logic and illogical. The illogical level is where the money is. The illogical level is where the health is. The illogical level is where your success comes in, man. The illogical level is where you're trading, your forex trading money, your business, your real estate, your music career, whatever, your paintings, your artists, your revenue, all of those stuff have to come from the illogical level. Your true abundance, I'm gonna put it in simple terms. Where the money is, it's always going to be where the illogic is. Where the money is not, is always going to be where your smart are, where your intellect is. The more smarter you are, the less abundance you're going to receive. And it's a simple fact. People who are really, really too smart, they get caught up in their own illogical mind, which, listen carefully, which shuts off other opportunities that they could not be open to because they cannot develop an illogical mindset. Mark, what is an illogical mindset? Isn't an illogical mindset mean dumb, stupid, not smart? No, my friends, an illogical mindset does not mean any of that. What an illogical mindset means, listen carefully. An illogical mindset means this. Look, listen to this. Drum roll. An illogical mindset means more. It means possibilities. It means optimism. It means infinity. It means what? This is what a logical mindset means. Listen, what if? That's what a logical mindset means. What if there is a reality where I have more success? What if I win this jackpot? What if I can get this car? What if my job really takes off? That's called an illogical mindset. A logical mindset is It's unlikely I can get more money. It's unlikely I can win the lottery. It's unlikely you'll get the car. And here's the mind. Why? Because we haven't done it before. We don't have the connection to do it. There's not enough resources to do it. That's what super smart people do. There's nothing wrong with being super smart people, but it can get you in your own trouble. You have to be super smart and super illogical at the same time. The perfect combination is to take your super smart and turn it on when you're doing your super smart work, and then turn it off when you're manifesting your illogical desires. That's the smart way to do it. It's called perspective. Yes, heartless. That's what illogical means. So now you know what it is. So how do you turn off? Turn off what? What do you want to turn off? You want to turn off your smart mind? You can't turn off your smart mind. Your smart mind is going to be there all the time, 24/7. So there's no turning off the smart mind. There is only tuning the smart mind, adjusting the smart mind, turning it down so it can see the illogical part of the mind. Illogical means you're open to all possibilities. And remember, let me go back again, because now this is going to blow your mind. Here we go. Now this is what quantum physics says. And says me, when I use the word says, I mean by verifiable results, experiments, facts. Okay, this is what it says. So when I use the word says, this is what I mean. This is not, I'm not saying a philosophy. I'm not giving you a conjecture. I'm not giving you a theory. I'm giving you facts. Theories become facts. Theories stay theories and become facts. So this is facts. So here's what quantum mechanics says. This is what it says. It says that nothing we observe is real in the terms real. Everything we see are waves of possibilities or information, including you and me. Your brain slows down the speed of the vibration so it looks like solid matter. Hence, you see a human being, a person, a tree, a car. That's what the physics says. Now, along with that point, not only is that the waves and the energy, there also now is this thing called a field. A field is where all the infinite possibilities are occurring simultaneously, which goes to a frequency. And they call that the inflation hypothesis. They say that the universe is inflating to a point where it's splitting off into small bubble universes. And a matter of fact, check this out. This happened 2 months ago. Scientists now have found their first clue. This is breaking news. Scientists now have found their first clue that there do, in fact, may exist those multiple parallel universes that the theories and now the mathematics is showing that's occurring right now. They have found physical proof where they think two universes collided. Two universe. If there's two universe, there's three universe, there's four universe, there's five universe, there's infinite universe. It is called, you can go look this up right now. It is called the Great Void. So what they have done, they've taken that James Webb telescope, that super powerful telescope, and they've looked into what they can see as the observable universe. And they found a cold spot in space. They call this the Great Void. In this spot, when you look at space, you're going to see all the stars and the galaxies. But this spot, a big zero hole. Nothing, like something ripped it up. On this side is all the galaxies on this side, and then in the middle, nothing. Well, why is that important? That's a big red flag, because space is supposed to be uniformity. Stars obey certain trajectories and certain locations. And when they look at that, there's this big gap. So what they've discovered, and I think happened, they see this big void as the point where two universes collided, came in from another dimension and collided, and they left that great big void. So now physicists are now saying They're studying that void. They're looking at what they call the cosmic microwave background radiation now. They're studying it to see where the energy and all that. But they're now saying that's the first physical clue they have of parallel universes existing. And you can go Google it as you're watching this live. You got your phone could open up multiple apps, go Google it right now, and you'll see it. And go look for yourself. You'll see on one side the galaxy. You see this big spot. Not only they found one spot, they found a couple spots. All right, that's what quantum physics says. Okay, so now, if you understand that, and you're saying to yourself, oh my goodness, this may be too much for me to get, man. What's going on here, man? My goodness. Oh. Do I teach quantum physics in my school platform? Yes, I teach quantum physics in school. I do it every Thursday. I teach you deep stuff beyond that. All right, so that's the truth. That's what it says. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Huh? Now you know this stuff. What are you going to do? Are you still going to sit around? Are you still going to think you're not good enough? Are you still going to think you're not worthy? Are you still going to think there's no possibility? You still think no opportunity for you now? Are you still going to start thinking to yourself, I just can't figure out how to get it? Well, if what I just told you, all of that should go out your head now. Now you should be jumping up and down and be like, man, this guy just told me something deep, man. I'm here trying to struggle and think about how I'm going to do this. I don't even need to do any of that, man. All I got to do right now is just get my perception of what I want, get my feeling and my visual to match the state I'm in, and then I just got to chill and let it go and let it come in. I just got to keep applying it. I got to rinse and repeat it. I got to just let it happen, and it's going to happen. And why is it going to happen? Because here's the next drum roll. Why is it going to happen? Why is your manifestation right now on the way to you? Here's the drum roll. This one's going to blow your mind too. Boom. Here is what quantum physics says. Again, I'm going to repeat this. When I use the word says, this is what experiments, this is what mathematics, this is what facts, this is what calculations, this is what they won a Nobel Prize for. This is what it says about all events that are happening now. An event is something you're doing. This is what it says. Science and physics says that you and me, we literally live and exist in what we call a replay universe. There is never anything going on live. Everything was already done. You were born and dead right now in this moment. Your birth and your death are happening while you are still alive. Try to make that make sense. But that's what physics says. You are a ghost. You are alive. You are the baby. You are 7 years old. You're 42. You're 39. You're 89. You're dead. All at the same time, my friends. But listen, let's keep that out. If that's happening, here's what. The thing that you're thinking about, you already have it. Your biggest desires playing out. Everything that you can conceive and desire up in your head, it's being played out right now. Done deal. All you have to do is get to the frequency of it in this coordinate. Simple. How do I get to the simple, right? All I got so more. I got to just get to the frequency of my desire over there. Yeah. Remember, people, our brain works on frequency. The only way we can receive and perceive the world is through the senses. Our senses are tuned to the three-dimensional frequency. So that means I can go out there and I can get my dream frequency, my desire, the world I want to live in. I can technically go out there because it's, remember, physics says there's nothing concretely physical. It's information. It's scrambled up as information, as waves of possibilities. My brain, what my brain does, my brain scans that information to my subconscious and takes that information from that frequency, right? Brings it, put it in my brain scrambles it up and makes a world out of it. So yeah, I can go over there. Well, that's what I did when I won the lottery, got this car. I went over there and I got the frequency where this car was living and chilling. And I got the frequency where the lottery was already won in Florida. And I went there and I got it here. Right here. Because it was a physical thing in my reality. In a natural state, it was a possibility. Everything exists as possibilities. So, okay, let me make something easy for you to understand. When you hear scientists say you collapse the wave or you go from a wave, it's not a wave like an ocean. It's not a wave like they show you. Remember, you ever see the double slit experiment? Where it says, look at the interference pattern and a wave go like that. That's not what it really is, people. They were using that to just make an analogy to show you like how the particles will come together. What the real term, and this may shock you, when you hear scientists say you are a wave and then you become a particle, you know what they mean by that? I gave you the answer a minute ago. Let's see if you're listening. Comment below what the answer I gave you. When they tell you that everything is a wave first, then it becomes a physical thing. What is a wave? You and me are waves. Right now, we go from wave to particle, wave to human being, wave to da-da-da. Oh, it's going on right now as I'm speaking to you. It happens so fast because nothing's ever at rest. So what is a wave when they say, oh, wave? It's not a wave in the ocean. Nope. There we go. Joy got it. It means that you and I, everything is a possibility. Let's get deeper. What's a possibility? It means that everything exists in all possible states until it is collapsed by an observer. So that means me and you, go ahead right now and think of all the possible life you'd like to live. Go ahead, think about all the possible stuff you want to have. Go ahead and put yourself in all the possibilities that you'd like to see happen around your world. That is just tiny. Not only you're those possibilities, but you're infinite possibilities. You're the possibilities that you can think of, that you cannot think of, that no one has ever think of or thought of yet to come in. You're all of those right now. What happens is, once the observer looks, the wave or the possibility shrinks up and become one world, one reality. So that means there's a possibility of you, a big Mega Millions jackpot Powerball winner. There's a possibility of you that Tuesday night you won the $800 million Mega Millions, and then Saturday you went ahead and won the 200 Powerball, and then Sunday you won the Fantasy 5, and then Tuesday you won the Cash for Life, and on the way to the gas station to buy the Cash for Life ticket, you won a $10 million scratch off, and then the next day you won a $5, you won a $500,000 scratch. There's a reality where that is happening right now. There's a reality where you own the business, then you buy another business, and then you buy a bank, and you became a bank, and you started to lend money, and the bank has your name on it, and then the next day, someone gave you $1 billion that they said, hey man, I just want to give you because you did such a good job in investing. Here's $1 billion, go invest it. And then you invested it, and then at the same time somebody said, hey man, let's start a social media network. And you bought a social media network that's bigger than all the other networks. There's a reality where that is going on right now as I speak to you. This is not, I repeat, this is not philosophy. This is a fact. Your brain can't comprehend that because your brain and my brain were tuned from a young age to only see limitation and lack. You weren't tuned to see all the lucks and possibilities can happen. But I am telling you right now, it is going on as we speak. Science facts. Yep. Anything that you can think of good is happening right now. Anything that you can think of bad and the worst is happening right now. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. See how it works? So I'm just giving you a piece, a taste, so you can go out there and get the word. Yes, the game is rigged. From the minute you came here, you were already, your volume was turned down, man. They tuned you down. They detuned your brain. How they detune my brain, Mark? They detuned your brain with your environment. They detuned your brain with your parents. They detuned your brain with the people you interact with the media, with the television. You just got detuned, man. You came here, you didn't have a chance. Put it out, you didn't have a chance. I didn't have a chance. The game was already rigged, man. They detuned you with the religion stuff, man. They got you. They got you. They got you, and they hope they would keep you. But of course, you know they couldn't keep you. They know they couldn't keep you. It was only temporary. Because you know, it was already written that you were going to rise. You already knew that you were going to find this information. That's why you're here now. So as much as hard as they try to detune you, you weren't built to be detuned, man. You were built to excel. You were built to break out of the matrix. That's why you found this channel. That's why that's why you're here. The only other way you could be here is because you already knew your game was already set. You could be like, all right, man, you could detune me for right now, but I already know what's gonna happen. Right? I'm gonna wake up at this time because your higher self already set it up for you. Your higher self already set everything up for you, man. You already knew ahead of time. And let me tell you how you know. I'm gonna show you how you know. Because even when you were detuned, 99% of all of you that were detuned, even when you were programmed, there was some little thing in your head keep saying to you, this ain't right. This doesn't seem right. Even when you're in school, you're looking around your classmates, you're like, something's off. This ain't right. Even when you're at work and you're making money, you're doing good, you're still saying to yourself, something ain't right, man. Even when your life seems like it's okay, nah, this can't be my life. Something ain't right. I just can't pinpoint what it is. Right? Probably say that well, you don't say that now because now you've become awakened. But prior to that, many of you are like, man, this ain't right, man. And you say to your friends and your family, and they'll look at you like you're crazy. What do you mean? And then you look to your family and say, you ain't right. She ain't right. My mom, my dad, my sister, something's off, man. I mean, I love you guys as my family, but what's going? Something ain't right, man. Something is not adding up. Something is not making sense. And it bothered you for a long time. It just kept picking at you, picking at you, picking at you. You're like, man, I gotta figure this out. Something ain't right. And then one day, when your higher self says, all right, man, we've played this game long enough, so let me wake you up and let's get the next part of your life going. All right, let's wake you up, man. Let's start making you who you want to be. That's when that something ain't right became now you know what wasn't right. That's when the gig was up. That's when you saw the whole playbook. It's like they had the playbook. They were holding the playbook. See, see, this is the playbook. This is the playbook. This is the playbook. This is what you got to get. These are the playbooks. They were holding playbooks like this from you. They're like, I can't let them find this information out. I'm going to see how I can hold it as long as I can. Hey, go ahead and put more stuff in the mainstream media to distract them. Put some more music so they can watch the music. Put some more entertainment, man. I don't want this guy I don't want these people to find out about this. I don't want them to read this. I don't want them to discover this. And then one day you got up and you're like, Mark, what are you hiding, Mark? I'm like, I'm not hiding anything, man. Mark, what are those books you got? Nothing. Come on, Mark. The gig is up. All right, man. Here. There you go, man. Here you go. This will help you change your life. Why were you hiding it? Why were you hiding it? I don't know. That's what I was told to do. I don't know, man. That's what I was told to do, man. Listen, I can't have you getting ahead of me. I need workers. I don't want you to be my boss. I need you to work for me, man. Yeah, let's put some football on. Let's entertain them. Wow, that is really fascinating when you think about it. That's what exactly happened with me. Look, someone says, Mark, I bought these books and I still haven't won anything. When you buy the books, let me teach you how to work. When you read the book, when you gain the knowledge, you do not look for the results. You expect the results. There's a difference. That's why you're not going to win anything. If you buy these books and you're looking to win, you're not going to win. You're just going to get more of looking to win. If you buy these books and you accept the results and you accept that you are going and you've won, that's when you're going to win. So for anybody that buy these books and you're trying to read the book and say, okay, I'm going to read this book, I'm going to win, you're not going to win. Because people, I said this before, I say it again, illogical mind is working. But if you buy these books and you read the books and you accept the knowledge and you say, all right, got it. It's a done deal. And you just move on with it. Don't look. Just repeat process. You're going to win. Another trick of the Matrix. That's how they get you. That's another trick of the Matrix, man. Hey, man, here's what I want you to do. I'm going to give you something, but I'm going to need you to look for the results of it, all right? I'm going to need you to look for the evidence of it. And they knew all along that your own mind is going to play you. See how smart the Matrix is, man? Matrix is very smart people. That's how they got you. Hey, you need to try harder. Listen, you need to look. If you don't see any evidence, it's not working, man. If you're not getting results, it's not working, man. You need to move on. That's the Matrix ace in the hole for you. Because you people, you got to understand something about the Matrix, my friends. How you think the Matrix became the Matrix? There are some very, very intelligent, smart people that made the Matrix, along with some other beings that helped them. So you're dealing with human and non-human intelligence that put this Matrix together. Think about how deep that is, people. You have your regular human beings, then you have another entity or another being, another consciousness, another species, another alien, whatever, that help put the Matrix together. How the hell you think you're going to beat the Matrix if you don't know the game, if you don't have the code? Okay, I'll make it simple for you. Let me make it so you can easily understand this. Okay, science says that we live in a hologram. That's what physics says now. It says everything is a hologram. Physics says that the actual nature of reality, you can't see it, but the one we can see is 2D. Everything is 2D. Two-dimensional is flat. That's what everything is. You and I, we live on a flat land. There is no 3D. 3D is a projection on the 2D. So three-dimensional is an illusion. So you are living in a hologram. Now for me, I can look at this 2D surface and I can look into the hologram. So I'm aware that this is a hologram and I can easily maneuver and get out of the hologram because I know it's a game. I say, oh man, this is a hologram. You can't trick me. So here's what's happening with you and everyone else. You got to see the evidence, all that stuff. Here's what's happening. Imagine the people in the hologram now. They can never see that they're in a hologram. They can't see outside the hologram because they're trapped in the hologram. So when they look in the hologram, they're going to see the blue sky. They're not going to see me looking at them out the hologram. It's impossible. They're going to see the trees and the plants. They're going to say, this is my world. There's nothing outside of it. That's because they're in the hologram. Now, what if I go into the hologram, I change the laser focus, and I go like bleep, and I beam one of those individuals, and I said, here, come here, man. Whoop. Hey, chill with me right here. Look inside. Then you're going to be like, whoa, I was in there? Yeah, man, you were right in there. Oh, my goodness. How did I get out of here there? Well, I mean, that's not you really there. I'm just projecting. This is a game I'm playing, man. I'm playing a game, and you're my avatar. So what I did, I just streamed you in there. Huh? Who are you? Oh, by the way, I'm your higher self. Huh? Yeah. Let's go back in the game, though. It's fun. But listen, I just want to tell you that you're a hologram so you can make the game better for you. So the people who know this are the ones who know that they don't have to look for evidence. They don't have to try hard. They are the ones that know that I'm going to use my illogical mind. They're the ones that know that the gig is up. They're the ones that know everything around them is fake. They're the ones that don't let nothing bother them. They're the ones that know that they're going to get their money. They're going to get their manifestation. They're the ones that know all of that stuff. Because they were outside looking. They got a glimpse. They're the ones that know that they have a higher self. They're the ones that talk to themselves every day out loud. They're the ones that be sitting and just meditating for like 5-10 minutes. They're the ones that be having their affirmation. They're the ones that be what? They're the ones that visualizing. They're the ones that asking you questions like, I don't know the energy. I'm not feeling it. Huh? What are you talking about energy? I'm not feeling the vibe in there. I'm not going in that store. Those are the awakened ones. I love this by Wonder Bee. Yes, go watch The Truman Show. Watch The Truman Show, and you think that was a movie. The Truman Show was showing you how it really works. Go watch The Truman Show, man. The Truman Show is the real deal. All right? So, that's today's lesson. And go get your books. And if you want to learn master techniques, change your life, struggle, then you can sign up for my mentor. It will be in the pinned comments. And I'll see you guys again next time.